Ryan here coming to you with a brand new video. And as you know, today, sad day today, especially for journalism and the people who are out there trying to make a difference. People who we don't always agree with. I'm talking about Charlie Kirk, R.I.P. Well, I don't believe me and Charlie Kirk would even we probably would get along, but I don't agree with pretty much I don't know, 95, 98% of what he said I don't agree with because it's just not my style. His way of thinking, his belief system, I don't subscribe to his belief system. And his way of thinking, I don't subscribe to his way of thinking either. But that doesn't give um, this person the right to remove him from this planet. I'm not sure if that's your job to go around taking out people who have different beliefs, who has different opinions from the one that you hold. Now, when I heard that Charlie Kirk has been assassinated, I was literally sick to my stomach because when I saw the details that he got assassinated on a university campus ground. So he was doing his thing, doing his Charlie Kirk thing, because that's what Charlie Kirk does. He goes around and he debates. Um, Debate is something that I myself like because I think you should be able to defend yourself, back up your arguments, come with facts, proof that you are making a strong case here, and even if I disagree with you, but you need to be compelling. And I just love when people can debate and um, keep me entertained because that's just the goal. Entertain me because I like entertainment. That's just me. And so Charlie Kirk was a man who did his thing, 31 years old, wife and two kids. Hi, Emma Beer. How are ya? Hi. I can't pronounce your name, whatever. Otavio? Uh, Good. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I am trying to make it up here in the YouTube atmosphere, YouTube sphere. Thank y'all for no uh from the Caribbean. So thank you very much y'all for stopping by. Please don't forget to subscribe and help push me out there into the YouTube algorithm so that more people can see my stuff. I really appreciate y'all stopping by. I'm talking about the Charlie Kirk assassination here, and I said he's 31 years old. He has a wife and two kids. Now, those two children are gonna grow up without a father. And it's sad and it is shameful that we have to take things that far. Eliminating somebody, take them away from their family. And I believe in my heart that Charlie Kirk would raise a decent family looking at him. Like I said, I don't agree with pretty much all of what he said and what he does, but still, we need people like those because they really stimulate me. People who I disagree with and they disagree with me, they make me sharper. All right, because I have to go do the work to come to talk to them because since as they are so convicted, so convinced that they are right about what they're talking about, they have strong beliefs, and these people, we need these people around. We don't need to assassinate them. Now, when I heard, I was saying to myself, please tell me it's a little kid, a little stupid kid who has nothing else to do, who would pull off something like this. It has to be a kid. Only a kid would do something like this. Smoke a whole bunch of pot, maybe drink some alcohol, and just don't know what the hell to do with his life, so he go out and go do something like this. But it wasn't. It was a grown ass man. Sir, please tell me why are you not home with your grandchildren? Or you look probably a little older, your great grandchildren. Why are you not with them? Why are you out there attacking people who doesn't subscribe to your belief? Who are you? You and them don't subscribe to the same belief system. You guys have different way of thinking, different way of doing things. So this man, I don't know. I don't know anything about him, but I looked at him. He has to be in his 60s, maybe a little older, or maybe he just, he's through with life, so he just wanted to, assassinate somebody who is pretty much doing well. Because, like I said, the whole turning point thing there, I am not a big fan of it. I don't even watch it that much. Very, very, very few, very few times I come across and I would look at this, but look at his his work that he has done, and it's just appalling. They said land of the free, home of the brave, freedom of speech, and all of that good stuff that they told us. And right now, looking at it right now, hi Christy, welcome, good to see you. Yeah. And don't forget, folks, to subscribe and push me out into the YouTube algorithms. So here is this older gentleman, the assassin, criminal. He decided to go. I don't know anything about this man. I only can go off of what he has done in front of millions of people. If you are talking about online, okay. So here goes this guy. Go out there into at the Utah University, some university in Utah, and listen to somebody talk who you do not like. Stay home. That would be the smart thing to do. Stay at your house. You don't want to, if you don't like Charlie Kirk, why are you going out there to listen to him? Why would you do that? Now you take this young man out because he's 31 years old. That's young, and you know he's making a name for himself, and he also create a decent little family as well. That look like it's admirable what he has done in his short time here on this earth. And here comes you, sir, who you are done through with life. You are almost ready to hit the goddamn grave now. I don't, it's like they're gonna send you to prison. I do not know how much long you might live in prison for. You're probably gonna be die sometime soon. You probably have cancer or some kind of disease. So you're gonna be gone soon, maybe. I don't know, maybe another 5 years, 10 years, probably the most you might live for. Who knows? And here comes this young guy who is out there doing things. He has a following, a large following. People are attracted to what he's doing, and he goes all around the country and he have these debates with people. Sometimes he come across people who know a little bit more than him, and so a good portion of the time he win those debates. But you disagree with him and you take it to the extreme where he's no longer here. This type of bullying, because that's what this is, to go around and destroy people who who you and them have no real beef whatsoever. All you have is just some disagreement in opinions. Okay, he said things that hurt your feeling. Well, I heard that he was, he helped Trump to get to where Trump is today. He was part of that whole movement and, you know, MAGA movement and everything, and he was behind all of that and helped Trump to get to where. Okay, Trump is a president, and that's what it is. It is what it is. He's a president. Charlie Kirk helped him with some of the groundwork, helped the MAGA movement, and now he's just out there doing his thing now. I get it. Didn't want Kamala. Fine. Okay. It's all right, you know, and right. That's what because that's what this whole thing is supposed to be about. Please disagree with me and then explain to me. Tell me the reason why you think my opinion is wrong, or my idea is wrong, or why what I'm saying is not going to work out or whatever. Please do that. Freedom of speech. We can do that. Now, it was just sad, and you did this on camera for the whole world to see. You know, you assassinated somebody in front of the entire world, because we are talking about the internet now. Everybody can see what happened now these days. I don't care where you are. Even inside your house, if you're not careful, they can see what's going on in there. You know. So now we're gonna have to exactly. But that's well, Socrates, when that's what he was doing. He was having these debates. And the state was like, yeah, you know what, Socrates, I don't like how you are going around, helping people to think for themselves. So here, what we're gonna do now, we are going to give you an option, and the option is, you drink the poison and die. That means, we didn't really kill you. We kind of kill you, but we didn't kill you because we kind of we forced you to drink the poison. But it's not us. You drink the poison on your own. I don't know, man. It's just absolutely fascinating when I listen to all of that stuff. So here comes young Charlie Kirk out there doing his thing. And I thought about it too. I'm like, I would like to sit down with Charlie Kirk and see if I can teach him some lesson, because I like that type of stuff. Debating, we need more of that, more dialogues. We have to talk. I know some people and it's, oh, I don't want to talk to you because of this, because of that, whatever. They throw the skin color racism in there. They come with all types of stuff to confuse you. But it doesn't matter. We have to talk to each other. We are living in this country. You know, yeah, exactly. We are living in this country. I know the way how it started. It didn't start it out good. It started out with a lot of bloodshed and animalistic behavior. Barbaric behavior, slavery, all of that. And over a period of time, I think we come to our senses, understand that we can't just go around and kill off a bunch of people who we and them have no beef. Slavery, we understand that this institution, it belongs to the devil, so we need to send it off, to the devil, so they both can be together. Change some things. We used to have a whole bunch of segregated schools and so forth. We changed all of that. We are getting better. I know it's taking a long time. Some people are impatient. I understand, but we are getting somewhere. We are moving forward, and we are trying to. I know this country. I mean, it's been gutted out recently. Maybe say the past, say, 20 years or so. You can see where there, a whole bunch of the wealth has been sailing away from the common man like me, who want to do better with my life. But the money's just gone away from me, and I'm trying to chase it down. It's kind of hard, but I think I'll catch it. Now, here we are dealing with um exactly. That's what I said to her, Christine. I have no problem with him. I think, and to see that he's so young. He has a young family. He has a wife. You want to tell me now, sir, Mr. Sir, whatever your name is, sir, who pulled the trigger? Did you just Google? Did you Google to actually see that he has two children? And if you remove him out of his children's life, two young kids, exactly. And if you remove him out of those two young kids' lives, um, that might destroy those kids, traumatize them forever, traumatize his wife, traumatize his. And I'm gonna ask, because he's young. I'm gonna assume his mom and dad is still around. because he's a young man. He was born in 1993. Yeah, it's like, did you actually look at him before you pull the trigger? When I saw the guy, this guy, his head is balding, he's in a little eyeglass. His hand, the police are trying, they're handcuffing him. Oh, it was just, when I look at the man who pulled the trigger, like, I can't even call him a man. I don't, like I said, I don't know this guy. I don't know anything about him. But the act that he committed, I can assume that you, sir, are not, you're one of those kind of people who go off of your feelings. Oh, they arrested the wrong guy? I did not know that. I thought it was the guy I saw there on the ground, in handcuff. I thought it was him. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. But this is strange. I mean, this is sad to see that people cannot go around. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's like, hey killer, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you very much, man. I'm just a little bit sad about the whole Charlie Kirk assassination there. And I just cannot understand why people would go out of their way to go hurt other people, not hurt, but kill other people just because they don't agree with them. I like listening to people who they have different opinions from me. I just, because I'm like, yeah, don't like what you are saying, but prove your point. Because I might learn something from you. And I learned a lot over the years by listening to people debating. You know, yes, yeah, for really sad. Well, this is what I arrive at the conclusion right now, because that person who does that is a person who was operating based up on their feelings. Yeah, exactly. So these are people who are operating based off of their feelings. And this is why I am saying, you know, I don't think the person who does that is a masculine man. Highly doubt it. I swear to God, I'm gonna assume here. I'm gonna assume he was raised by his single mother. That's all I can say right now. He was raised by his single mother, full of feelings, come out here, not understanding how to operate around men who are masculine. Got Charlie Kirk. We can say whatever we want to say about him, but Charlie Kirk is a masculine man. Okay, look at him. Look how he talks. Listen to him. He doesn't. One thing I like about him, when sometimes I know that he's not really saying the full whole story when he's talking about, get up and go out there and, no whining, no complaining. I'm like, yes, that's true. I get what you are saying, Charlie, but you got to understand here. The system is also dragging these people down as well. So it's both. It's the system is dragging them down, and yes, it's true. They are not being masculine enough to go out there and do the work and shut up and don't cry and don't complain. They didn't have that training, Charlie. So things like those, I disagree with him on. And we can have a real debate about those on those topics along those lines. So this person who took him out, I don't believe that's a masculine man. That's too much feelings. It's too much emotions, I would say. And he was so emotional to the point where he was like, all right, I'm going to take out this guy. But I was thinking too, based off of my whole long reading and research, I was going to say something about that too. And I'm thinking, hey, I don't know, man, because based off of um, studies that I have done, and I'm like, I wonder if he was just one of those assassins that the state has created. I don't know. That came to my mind as well. Like I said, could be wrong. That's a speculation. Uh-huh. I don't know. It's like I'm gonna have to. The reason why I haven't looked at those videos online yet, because I was literally sick to my stomach when I saw the breaking news. I was just, I couldn't believe it. Like, why would anybody do something like this? What's the reason? Give me the reason why anybody in their right mind would do something like this. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm thinking, but I'm gonna still hold on to my speculation as well, of understanding that public figures, um, you might do something wrong and some people might not like it, and they can easily activate it, one of their people to come for you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I think Charlie Kirk. I think he's with the regime over there. He always talk. I never hear he said anything bad about the regime. So I don't believe it's the regime people who probably would come after him. I don't believe so. And um, like I said, I have the feeling it's just one of these single mothers, men from one of these boys from a single mother household who decided to go out there and pull this off on this young man here, and put a lot of us in somber mood right now. So we it's like you want to tell, because I like debating. So you want to tell me now that I should be afraid of going out there to go in front of people and go talk to them because some guy might have a gun that I don't know about? It's like university campuses, that's places where people go and they go there and they talk. And they say things that some of us are, we are like, when them are like, they are way over here and we are way over here. We just don't agree on anything at all. Absolutely crazy. So, what do we do now? No more debating on university campuses? Is that what's gonna happen? This supposed to be a free country. Now what's gonna happen now? I see one of my TikTok friend. I like her very much because she posts some good stuff on there, especially when she posts those different variety flavors of beers. I like watching that. And she was going nuts today, saying that the guns are the problem. Okay, hold on, look. I mean, I know some people are going to say that, and they might use this now to confiscate the guns because you see, the guns are evil. Not the six psychopaths who are on 50 different types of medication, but the gun. Or he's high on drugs or something like that. Okay? So now they can use this and say, oh, you see, good Charlie Kirk, family man, wife and children, young, he was doing well, and he was debating over there at the university in Utah, and see, the gunman came in and took him out. So you see, we're gonna have to do something about those guns, right? We're gonna have to take those guns away, so that way we don't have any more of this type of. So I think that's they're going to push for this now. So here, my friend on TikTok, and she was saying it's the guns, and I'm like, I am not even going to respond, because I was gonna say something, but I said no. Let me leave it alone. I'm not even gonna talk about any guns. It's gonna Leave this alone. So, this person who pulled the trigger on Charlie Kirk, understand something here. They would get an illegal gun if they couldn't get one that's legal. I am from the islands, way too much. So if this person couldn't get a legal gun, they would get an illegal gun. It doesn't matter. People want to. I'm probably this person would use a knife. It doesn't matter. They were there. If it looks like this person has made up their mind, they were going to get to Charlie Kirk anyways. So we can forget about it. That is the gun. Yes, it might make it easier, but trust me, it was gonna happen anyways. You know what I mean? Don't forget, folks, to like and subscribe and help push me out there into the YouTube universe. You know what I mean? So that way I can reach more people and we can have some of those debates that Charlie Kirk used to have. And you bastards are not gonna stop us from debating. You might not like our opinions, you might not like what we say, and the way how we say it. I don't like the way you said it, I don't like what you say, I don't like how you said it, and I disagree with you, and I should just take up my gun and just pop you in the neck. Absolutely fascinating to me. I can't wrap my mind around it. I can't. You know? Barbara, welcome by. Like and subscribe, friends, please, and follow me. Yeah. So sad day for journalism. I think he was an amazing. He was doing some amazing work. He goes around and he would listen to people who are talking, about stuff which I don't even understand sometimes, but I still listen to them. And it looked like he was having a good time doing the work that he was doing. And people like him, I did not know that him also, yeah, of course. It's a sad day for this country. America has lost, I think, in my opinion, a decent human being. Like I said, I don't think me and Charlie would agree on most things at all. But my God, let the man do the work that he was doing. I don't think he was, yes, he was pissing people off, obviously. But you don't want to be pissed off to the point where you are going after people who their views is different from the views that you subscribe to. It's just fascinating. I still want to go debate. I still want to get into debating. I don't care how many guns you have and how disagreeable you are. We like disagree. We like people who are disagreeable. And I like talking to these people. They keep me on my toes, keep me sharp. I saw this, some lady here on TikTok, and she's having a wonderful time because so many people disagree with her. The right wing Christians and her, she's like left wing. The right wing Christians, she's like left wing non-religious person, and the right wing Christians keep on coming at her, and she knows her stuff. She knows her stuff. She knows what the hell she's talking about. She read all the founding fathers, and she read the Bible and all that stuff. So you better know what the hell you are talking about when you come talking to her. She knows her stuff, and it's like I like that type of stuff. And she's showing all the books that she read and everything, and oh my God, brilliant woman. Except for I don't like her bull nose ring. It drives me nuts to see that bull nose ring. Piss me off a little bit too. Yeah, it's like I said, let the man speak. Let this man speak. And here comes you bastard, come around here and take out this young man, remove him from his wife and his family. Now you turn his wife into a widow. Scumbag. She won't be with her husband tonight in bed and her kids. She won't wake up with him tomorrow morning either. You know? People don't think sometimes. They like to feel, oh, I feel like this, so I'm going to carry out whatever evil I was plotting the whole time to carry out based up off of emotions. Reduce the emotions and you reduce the problems in your life. That's something that a lot of us need to learn. It can save us a whole lot of time out of prison and out of problems with people, other people, by just reducing emotions. So, I'm gonna leave it here, folks. And it's like I said, it's really sad. I was sick to my stomach. I cannot understand why somebody would do something like that. It's beyond me. I can comprehend. I mean, I shouldn't say I can comprehend it because now by looking at the world now and see how sick people are out there, some of these things don't really surprise me anymore. But still, I'm having a hard time really digesting this assassination. We haven't really seen in a long time out there in the public for everybody to see. Absolutely amazing how people can, you know, do things like this or even conceive the idea of doing something like this. All right, folks. Ryan here with a new video or a new live, and I am going to get out of here. Looking forward to seeing a new live. Don't forget, folks, subscribe. Help me to go out there into the YouTube universe. And I'm looking forward to talk to you soon. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, man, you are doing some good work despite the fact that I don't agree with you all. All right, take care. Talk to you soon, and bye for now.